Korea tu mo se adua da POLOKALAMA. Minitsi be me ni o se hiva ko ni e tau kamata le malo. POLOKALAMA ko ia hanga maheni ai le hanga feedback and we'll begin immediately after this. In the meantime, we ask you to please share the program to your pages, to your friends, on your page, please. Supervisor.
Oia, tore ke whangatu i ngahi tawhapapa kua osi ono whake atu i he o pe i ahoni, kua pe ki he ngalo ea. Kai ata amua ka te matolu kia te au supervisor ke whahoko atu ai POLOKALAMA ko ia, a lia hona ki pe i he whakawike kotoa ai au update atu ai e maungai POLOKALAMA. Pea mo o aveatu e ngai POLOKALAMA o kulotonga hoko pe ngai POLOKALAMA e hau i e kahau. Kai e taim tatau pe i ahoni, we are so excited to have our guests from Britain, from Wales. We have Dr. Rowe and Bensimani Whaingaa with us today, and we'll talk about what's going on with our young men. They're going from Tonga to Wales. Ni taimi tatawa i pe o ku pe ahoni o ia e tau POLOKALAMA o tau whetalano aki mo taha o kau tauna ko ia me Wales, me Britania. Aia o nehanga o whakapaanga ani I ke naulawa o aluatu me Tonga o ako i Wales, pea pehe foki ke nau o wainga a kapulu. Ika ngata pe ai kau tau heni pe mo Bensimani Whaingaa. Ai go Bensimani na wainga pe i Wales, pe unofo pe i Wales. Pe au ne tokoni mai ki he ria hona Quebec, i hono kumi, a ngahi monu, pe kumi a ngahi Whainga maarie o ku mau, pe uinga ke whaki ki he whanau ko ia he tau whanau ki Tonga. Uinga ke mauai hanau ngahi Whainga maarie. Au iai whoki ai toko ua, o uinga ai te tatala noe ahoni, koe uinga koe fufua toko ua eni, o ku alu, me i ria hona, ki weresi o ako, pe mai whainga maari ke wainga kapulu. Ka te tato ki tātanoa ki ai pen, maa ko msion pe ko pen siman whainga hain, ai ako te vita malunga, pe mo fifita Nikolasi Soane, ai pe gui pe ko Nikolasi Soane. Eu tātanoa mo ko e peni ki he whainga maari e koe ni, ko inga ke tātalanoa mai, ai mahu inga ko ia ke ki tamasi I ke ne hau mei tonga o aluatu ki weres. Koe tū whakoe alu mei tonga ki weresi tau te whito ki riahona, te keki hata haia e alu mei riahona ki weres talo no whotu a riahona. Pea koe whainga maari e ko ni o koe perenges, koe ngā whakoe tau whanau o alu pe ki Nusila, Australia, mo Siapani. Ka koe matapā koe ni o ke tokoni mai ai o whakaava mai ki he tau whanau, ko tui koe matapā mahu inga au pito. Ka ko loto pe ke tuku atu au ki whainga maari e peni ke tātala noa mai ai mahu inga ko ia whainga maari e o kumou mau, o kumou tuku mai ki he whanau. Tau te whito ke tau whanau ko ia ki riahona.
Malo pito sene vaisa e mau whainga maari e. Tui ke te au koe polokalama koe ni I e mahi no kone hau ka te au pia mea Dr. Rowe. Mau inga ia ke toko taha koe ni e o mai koe o ako.
Oi.
Na neanga rewa o mai pia moi uhinga. Ka ose ka pulu, mai ki lai pepa ke ki kumia ki hao ki ngā aue.
Oi.
Koe ki whakaukau e koe ni ia nei nau nofo peo whakaukau ko haa ku mea e whai ke api ako ki ria hona I whainga maari e ne wakwa I ai lawa ke u ilo ki he whetu taki whakapālangi
Oi.
lawa ke u tohi e whanki mea whakaati lomi e whanki mea whakompiuta nei ako ko tope ria hona
Oi.
Folau mai na ke kaua taha ia ai mea ai koe whakahoko pe au ai ko sio me manatu ki api ako ki hen aunga koe nei whai me māko.
Oi.
Kau koe ki back in.
Oi.
Fou mai lewe mo nuu mea Dr. Rowe. Whakahoko fo I ngāwe I koe ni. Beu tukot ki ria hona. O maha whainga mahari mo whakawa mai ta pā ki ria hona ke sio mai ta mai ki. Koe tui koe ange koe mea kona ke whakata anoa ki a hika mata. Koe ne fua hoko e ni mea whakahistoria ia.
Oi.
Ke o mai hanga tonu pia mei tonga o aku I pitani ani I weresi.
Oi.
Ko no ua to e whakahistoria ia ki e kalapu.
Oi.
Pea ku I ai fia lahe kalapu ia ki tai de lei ai o talavou koe ni mei ria hona.
Oi.
Au tui ki tau plaveange a naiange pia mo Dr. Rowe.
Oi.
E hawhainga mea e whia mau ke whakawhihu I pe whakata anoa mai Dr. Rowe ai.
Oi. Ka tui koe whai mea mahu inga eni o ke tātala noa ki ai. E koe ngā whoki koe tau whakaukau ke tau po a kapulu. Ke tau ope koe ngā koho tau tareni ti ka I kai. O kukau pia moe a ko o ia. Koe mati koe tau pokalama koe ki ria hona. Ono teke ai whanau sipoti. Koe uhinga fo koe I muri ni, koe tau te whitau ki Amerikani. Koe tau whanau a kapulu, o kumahu inga e nau ako. Kumahu inga a kapulu ia, o kumahu milionahe a kapulu, koe te mahu inga pe moe ako ia ke lava o a kapulu. I heni, e ka pare toho ako e ka tia lava ko a kapulu. Aia koe kusio atu, o kumahu inga, ki he sio mai koe a tau whanau ako lolotonga, peku ke a kapulu. O whia mau ke toi poto ko ia. O whia mau ke poto I loki ako. E nge koe hau koe a te evita pa mo Nikolasi na alo atu koe na. O ia transcript o ave atu ki he api ako. Ko kutui koe au te toki ke peka Dr. Rowe, mahalo kau mo hono assessi na transcript. ke nasio koe mahuinga fokia koe foki foi pokalama I lia hona koe pass to play. Koe pass to play ko pau ke sai ko ia I loki ako ka ke toki vainga. Koe sio koe na koe ke foi aitia. Koe aitia ta tau pe o tau same page ai. O fe mau ke ako, to fe mau pe ke sai I loki ako, to sai I malaya kapuru. Aia koe ki foi konga koe au sa ia kai tuku mua ke taki afe ka Dr. Rowe koe uhinga ke whahatatala noa he mau mai ia I he taimi ko nipa o skapa ta toki hoko at ama siwa ke maki tata noa mo Dr. Rowe ke asi mai his screen Dr. Rowe, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Sorry.
All right. Okay, now here is the man of the hour. Yeah, we want to talk to you. I want to tell you a little bit about our program, Dr. Rowe. We are a nonprofit here in the United States. It's called Leahona Quebec. The purpose of our nonprofit organization is part of it is to help young men, help those that have talents to get a pathway out from Tonga, because if you play rugby in Tonga and you to stay in Tonga, there's no pathway for you to get a life just from it. And second of it, and through rugby, you can be educated. You get education out of it. If you get scholarship out of Tonga, you go to New Zealand, you go to Australia, you go to Japan, now to Wales. Our main purpose is to hopefully the kid will get education, graduate from college, and as he finishes rugby, he have a career. He can find good jobs after his rugby career. But anyways, that's the organization that we are running here in the United States, helping the kids in Tonga, especially the kids in Leahona High School, to get a pathway out from Tonga. But anyways, I want to talk to you about your program, about your dreams, about this, bringing the kids from the island out to Wales, or I don't know if you do any other program somewhere else. Can you talk to me about your dreams about this program?
Sure. I mean, I'll start off by saying Malo Lele.
Hello, Lele.
Your Tongan listeners. Listen, basically, I'm a shoulder and elbow surgeon in Wales. I'm a consultant shoulder and elbow surgeon, but I'm also been a rugby doctor for a very long time, looking after a professional team. And the love for the sport is great. I've always found that sport is a great leveler. So especially rugby, it brings all sorts of people together, all religions, all colors, all sizes, all shapes. Everyone's equal on the pitch. And that's such a good family game. So I've always loved it. I always felt that we should do more to help people. And one of my favorites is a young boy who I knew from 17. And he's one of Wales's most famous rugby players, Talupe Falatau. So Toby so Toby was in the setup where I was the doctor. So I've known Toby for a very long time, and the gentle giant, as they call him. So is a great person and a great rugby player. So I always wanted to do something where we could help children from places where they are less privileged to get a pathway, as you say. The opportunities are less. So by chance, I was very fortunate to meet up with Penny, who I have to say in the beginning, you don't give me all the credit. Penny has been working at this night and day. He sometimes rings me 15 times if he doesn't get has any change, anything happened. I say, Penny, it takes time. No, we want it now. We want it now. And they say behind every successful man, there's a woman. I think behind this project is a very successful Penny is pushing this all the time. So between us, we worked, and the idea mainly is to be very clear. My goal is to make sure these two, both Tevita and Nico, get an education in the future. That's my primary goal. So when they come here, they're going to get a degree that can hold them in good stead wherever they go in the world, where they go to Tonga, they go back to New Zealand, America. So they have a job that can sustain them and their future and their family. That's the key. Now, them being good rugby players is a massive bonus because Wales is a big rugby country and they love them for that. But it has to go hand in hand. And that's very clear. And they're young men who are energetic, and it's up to us to guide them to go down the right path and make sure that they understand rugby is great, but all you need is a major injury and then you're out. No one looks at you. So you have to have something for the future. And both these boys have chosen a course, a degree in something called public services, which at the end of that, they can become a fireman, a policeman, an ambulanceman. It's in the services industry. So they're trained for that. So that actually is perfect for them because there's a lot of physical education in that, and they're physical boys. So it fits with the rugby. And that career is a very good career path because you can support not just their family, but the wider family also.
Yeah.
So the idea is to hopefully, if these two boys integrate and they do well, and I'm sure they will, once they graduate, we get two more, and we have a relationship with Tonga where this happens, and it'd be fantastic to then see maybe Tevita's parents and Nico's parents come and visit, and this is what life's all about meeting new people and making friends, and Wales is a very friendly country. We are extremely friendly, and I'm absolutely certain people will love these boys.
Yeah, I will be so excited when they are coming there. I will come and meet you and meet them in the future. So with the boys, have you talked to them? Have you talked to their parents?
I have, yes. So as usual, you've got to get used to the Tongan culture. The boys are very, very quiet, very respectful. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. But I'm sure they're a handful when they get going. But no, I've spoken to them. Obviously, it's a big thing for parents to send their young children across the waters when they're miles and miles away. So I take that responsibility very seriously. And I keep telling Penny that I am their guardian and the buck stops with me. So I will have a contract with them. And my contract is that I will look after them, make sure they're okay, their health, I'm in charge. I will make sure they're like my children. But in return, they've got to study hard. They've got to be the gentlemen they are. They've got to respect people and it's sort of it's a teamwork between me and the boys.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they won't behave badly because there's Penny behind me to make sure they'll toe the line.
Penny's there with the belt.
Absolutely.
Make sure they're in line. So I like how you have a contract with them and you have an expectation from them. They need to behave themselves. They need to do good in school. They need to be well disciplined, because a lot of people are invested in them. So my other question is, because you are the front line of this, do you find that other people are willing to help support things like this?
I always believe that when you do good, there are enough people who will follow you and help you. You always, when there's good, it's bad things people walk away from. When there's something good, everyone comes together. And I started doing this with Penny about 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And I talk to people. So the club that I'm part of is known as USK Rugby, USK, USK.
Yes.
It's a small town. It's only about 3,000 residents, I think 2,500 or 3,000 residents, but it is an extremely close-knit community. And the club has taken such ownership of this, the excitement in the club of this. If I went and asked someone, if I wanted to borrow £100 or $150, I'll have to sign contract to get. No one will give me. But when I told the story about the boys and coming here and all this, and I got Penny to come to the club, and he gave a speech. He spoke about this to the whole club. And he said, I want these boys to come, but please look after them as they're your children. And I'm putting my trust in you. I can tell you that within the last 3-4 months, I've had offers. I have people who have given money. I have someone who's given £5,000, which is $7,500, just given it.
Wow.
There's a person who's given free computers for the lads. There's someone who said, I've got a phone company. They can have free phones when they have. We'll give them internet. Someone is saying, I've got a clothes shop. I'll get clothes. Someone is saying, I'll drive them and take them here. So the response has been incredible. But what it shows me is that the community is behind this. I don't want this to be my thing or Penny's thing. It doesn't work like that. It has to be the whole community engaging. And when the boys come, I can guarantee you, there won't be a Sunday when they will have to sit on their own and have dinner. There'll be people saying, oh, come home and have dinner with us today. Come here and do this. That's what I want to happen. And when you say, it has been easy for me because of that. Because it's very hard to raise 40, 50,000 pounds to sustain this, get a house for them, clothes. It's quite cold and wet in Wales. So the clothes are like, you won't be wearing shorts and t-shirts in Wales in winter. But these days everything costs money. And I can, Simon Gibson is a gentleman. One phone call and he said, right, what do you want? Phil Cook, Neil Welford, Stuart Gallatley, all the guys are just, everyone's putting their hand up and say, what can we do? And that's the amazing thing, that it's a feeling of goodwill spreading around everyone.
Yeah. Well, to let you know, we feel so blessed, that these two young men will be coming to Wales, to your community, well taken care of. And I think the good Lord had watched over, the kids in Tonga. And I want to thank you. Thank you so much for opening up your arms.
To be honest, it's the opposite. I don't think you should be thanking me. I should be saying to you, Malo Aupito. The reason is that, in life, I'm blessed because I've got a good job. I live a life where I don't have to worry about food on the table, or I've got children who are doing well in life. I'm lucky, but there are thousands of people who are unlucky. And to get an opportunity to help someone, that's thanks itself. It's not, you don't need to thank me. I need to thank Penny to give me the opportunity. I need to thank these boys. I can't wait for them to come, because it changes people's life. I mean, if there's a personal thing, I would say I've got a son who's 19, and he's different. He's got Down syndrome, and I know that he doesn't have everything that other people have. I know how difficult it is for him. So it's the same in the world. All fingers are not the same. Everyone's different. But if everyone gets the same opportunities, people will always do well. Now, please don't thank me. In fact, but thank someone, thank Penny.
I was in Tonga in June, and I was watching them practice, and I look at Tevita, and we have a meeting on Sunday, and then I walk over to him and I said, Tevita, you need to do what you're supposed to do, because other people are watching you. You might be lucky, but you need to do your best in the field and out in your community. And he was smiling. He's a handsome young man, very looking at him, very obedient. And And I mean, what a fine young man to get this opportunity. And I am so grateful from our organization to you and your community, how grateful we are, to take two of our young men that now they have hope.
Oh, I feel moved by this. I think you're doing great work to be able to help people yourselves. I mean, this is just a drop in the ocean what we are doing. So, listen, it is an absolute pleasure. And Penny will tell you, we've had problems after problems after problems. We're struggling things, but in the end, when people are strong and work together, things always work out. It will work out. And listen, I think you need the blessings because what you're doing is great. All I'll tell you is that you better tell the boys, I'm telling all the girls in Wales to watch out. I'm telling the parents to lock away the girls. These two young men are going to break some hearts.
So, thank you so much, Dr. Rowe, for your time today. And we'll keep in touch. And as the boys there, we'll put them on the screen and we'll talk to them and so as other people from your community. Thank you so much for coming up today.
No, please. And if you guys come to Wales, you're extremely welcome to come and watch them really play and visit us and have some Welsh hospitality.
All right. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.
So, Dr. Rowe, koe tahaya I kautona ko ia me weresi aia kune hanga o sponsor ngoreka koe ni te vita malunga kamo Nikolasi toan koe ngā koe whainga maari ke nā latu o ako kamo vainga rugby I weres. Tau wawhia ke he ki a Penny maki mawhana maki tātano pa moro Inga he ku ia e mawhana I he tau seo ko ia ki tau whonua. Ange koe na walatu koe I sune ki ai. Kone o mai ha toko taha, ha toko ua, toko tolu out from the island. Koe futapua glahia ki he whamiri ko ia. Pau tau ia rewa tau amanaki lerei ki he kaha u e ia e whainga maari e lava tokoni mai ai. E osi hane whainga pe koe akapulu ki ono whamiri. Koe pai konga koe ko whie tatala noa mo ko e Penny e mahu inga ko ia ki I reka akapulu e discipline. Ai koe inga whokina ke osi vainga koe I hena pea ko ilo pe o ku iai ho experience e sio ki e tau whanau tonga I ngai kalapu keheke. Aina ko Funaki, ko funaki na alatu ki moia contract ki moia haki hena. So na tolu na vainga he wafe tātolu, ne na sila ari ahon na taimi ko ia. Ko ia na fika valo he taimi ko ia. Koe ha ho o sio ki he mahu inga ko ia ai discipline ko ia ai ki reka akapulu.
Ko discipline ni e tau tongau. O si iako I hake peia I api. I nofu whamiri.
Toi.
Ko tau alatu tolo koe ki maa e vainga pe ko maa e spoti. Ko tānaki mai pe.
Toi.
Si lalahi whi unga pe unga tamai koe ni. Nā monu ia nao nā hau he whaiako relei. Pene ki waru ako I mea kātua pa whamama whai pe ma discipline.
Toi.
Ko te isi ori koe ki background ni ko o pene e whakalapu ne wa inga ia toko maafu.
Toi.
Ko toko maafu ia koe na discipline ne fu maalunga au pito peia.
Toi.
Pene kau mua wia e huatu ki ai ka matai fuafua akapulu whakalapu ai ne maalunga pito discipline ne toko.
Toi.
Taimi, mau inga ke ona ke toa mui, mau inga ke mau taimi whamaloi sino, mau inga ke poa ki ka pau koe te ke lava mai.
Koe.
Whanki mea i ki koe aku mau inga konga ia discipline. Ha upe ka pau ke vave ki mua hai whao mai, no tau peku tala taimia. Ka mata he ni ma. Ta pepe koe wha ia pe koe tolu. O si whenga koe ke laka koe ka tama koe. Mua koe ki ai.
Koe.
Ke koe konga mau inga he koe o wai pe tau whahinga taimi whakatonga tau tolu. Ia was i loi e kau pālangi me kau muri. E tau taimi ka pai tala koe taha taha. Tau pepe he mai e taha ua. Aku ka mata
Koe
rewa
mea
ke inga kau pālangi.
ko fie mamatala no atu ai. Aia, ko taimi koe au tau tō mui ai. Au tau tō mui ai koe ki he whakamalo i sino. Pe tau tō mui ki he ako, pe koe ha. O wanga whewhe ne uesia kita, koe professionari, kita pe, ko kita uai te contract mo kalapu koe ia, e whainga urunganga pehe.
Ia ko mahi no i fu kau ia e urunganga maulalo. Waki pe ko kai te ke mui ke area pau na ia koe waha, ia koe pia mo kalapu. Ko no ua hange nai na o ku ke to haki koe ki olunga o ke maalunga koe taha kotoa pe. Uhinga e pe hea pe ai. Ku mauinga mau pe no ako i tatori tonga ke tau lue pe lalo. Me te mauinga pe mea mo taimi ia i tau hi discipline mauinga au pito.
Koe. Koe sefa koe ki he, ko atu koe ki tonga se koe ki he discipline. O mauinga apite koe kautsa ia timi kotoa pe. O koe kautsa timi kotoa pe. Ana usea koe ki timi koe toloa. O koe nau kautsa pe, koe nau discipline, o koe he atu pe ia. O koe maau, o koe te sio, o koe ke lopa koe hae whaunga o ngawe aki o fusai pehe ai. A discipline, Ka kutui ko na atu koe kaure ka koe ki muri, koe hopefully o ku apply e fo ime a tatau, Sai, koe taimi kona e whao e koe pokalama koe ria hona ki pek, koe taha fo kia o e tau mua koe na e whao ai, ke iai ha pāfuei a hataha sipoti pe a kapulu i muri, Aia, na i kamata rewa ai pe a hanga rewa e ki pe ki o haia mai a penhe, e ne hoko koe coach a ki pe ki, ke lava, a foi pakakaukau koe ni ke fofoai, ke ave hani ihi ki muri. Ke ave hani ihi, ki se apane, poku whee pēha whainga wheitu, e ko ngā e kulahe kaure kai kua nau tare niti. Kau kai ke iai ha pāfuei, ha taha hange ko koe, ko koe na me ueres, oku, ue tai me tahaya mahalo, kapana kai ke mau koe foi ofa ni koe, ke te sio mai ki, he kai ke totongi kita, e logu inga, koto taimi lahi, oku te nofo, o tai talanoa pa mo e agent, talanoa mo e tona, koe laki koe e ta foi mea koe ki Wales, ke talanoa hanga tonu, mo Dr. Rowe, Aia koe foi koe ngā pa mo tōna pa mahino o koneki ai tōna pa mo ngoreka koe alu atu. Mona family. Aia koe foi connection koe o ke whai o ho whatawange pe e toi mau hataha pehe. Hato e tō taha ngā ke te ave atu hato oua pa hato taha. I a apia koke he pe koha kalapu ke.
Koia.
Ka koe anga e koe e whakaukau kai ke. Koe tū koe he tainimi, ai koe tau eno no whae alu koe ria hona ki pek. Ai aku mahalo tau ofi eni i he toko taha wha ku os ave ki muri. Ai koe lahi taha hono ave ki sapani, lahi taha nau tolu koe alu he tau taha hono.
Koia.
Ai koe ngoreka ko riu nau he tau taha walu, ai koe na peat me nau e huge university, koe moa kapulu, hopefully alu pe mau hana degree ko me mau inga ia ke na mai pepe de na mare pe na wahena foki mai pe ko hai fo nga ka ku mau o matai tohi a ko me Piritania o ke mau me me siaina o ke mau me ko me Piritania pa ko fu plus lahi au pitoia ke family Te ha ho sio ki he fiuta ke tau kaure ka au latu koe ki weresi.
O tei, koe ku nofo koe ni koe whalai te kotoa pe lere fi ai whakaako. O ko mau pia wia si o tau, wau ke ahu taha. Tau ia ki mea whai kono follow up, a toko taha ko si o fi whakatoka ngai i ni wainga. Pe tiu whainga ke whakata anoa ki ai. Ni whakatoka ngai le vai ai ngā ue whakahoko he kau pai ako koni e timisi nia. Wanga whakalele nau ki POLOKALAMA. Iai pia moe, o taimi e mea kotoa pe. Koe hanga koe te hanga whakatoka ngai. Hange nei nei whakatau ma whinga ke whakatau ki e loto mea tama i tamasi waina. Koe kaha ue, koe mea e tenau. Aloa ki ai ka pau tenau, ngā ue maalohi ki ai. Pau ke nau whitau laku me ngai mea koe. Ai hange nei hange peni whinga ke huru ki nau zio ki ai. Koe o mai koe ki were sini, koe ke te keke. Koe ke whaingataa mea, koe mea pek whaingataa ka pau o ke mā ke rea. Ka pau ke rea. O ke mā. E tau mono ia ono, ako i hake tatori au na. O ke broken i ka uia he tika au pito. Ta te toki ilo pito ki mui a ono lelei. O ko whainga mau pe ke palangi ke ngotama. E mau tani kala noa. Mo lelea. I ku mau inga. E kai ki wholoa ku mo poto mo wai a lea. Ani pia.
Pika pupe.
Iyo. O ku kai ke, ya.
O ku fefe ho sio ki he marketigo France.
Ku tui ko kaua whalanse ia he matapālele i taha. Ai awi kai ai whanau ako, tau ke iki. Nei kawia i he mea ne whahou mai he POLOKALAMA. Whii mau e tau ko ki lalo.
Tau taha ano.
I ke nau ake te mi ai. Ka ko poko fwoi POLOKALAMA e koe ni, mo mea koe ni ngāu e kei moro. Koe pala nia ne o se whahoko pe e ro ki mua pe ia. Ki o masanga mahange pe koe mea koe nei lawe ki ai. Fu mau ina nia pa te whakahistoria ki a tau tolu. Pea ki e kalapu. E o mai maa whainga maari e pe ni. Koe ku si atu koe ki o ngotama. E ku whetano aki koe mo naua. O iai e loto. Ori mo e whinga maro. Ka mo e loto hounga ia mo oni. I e whainga maari e mau.
Ka te sio pe ki he ke na e whuki ke o mai ai o mātua ke tau tātala noa ka pane na lava mai na toi mau ai ngahi information lele. O wai ki tahine a ka pulu a whaki ta tātala noa ki ai o ki tahine ko vasa fereti. Ai a ko ki tahine ko ni na i tonga haia. Pea, nei whana no whatoka ngai, e sio wai tare niti koe ki tāhine, oku make habito ene akapulu. Pea, o mai koe he mawhatonga i koe ki tāhine, koe whuke akapulu riki a tonga haia. A tonga high school, koe ki nau riki. Whai lewa whakatala noa ki ai o loto lewa e ongo mātua mo vasa ke hau ki ria hona. Pea huma lewa vasa ki ria hona he tauni. Ai hau koa vasa o tiskava ia. Ai tako vasa ai au te fuwe vawe au pito ia. Ai ngā vasa ia o aina sipoti he tau kua sihe intermediate. Mai vasa ia koula he te au, wange au, takai tā. Pe hana ena koula vasa ia e fitu mo ia. Koe hakoa. Koe whainga maarie, ai na alu he riki. Koe mau whainga foki, ke iai hataha ke ne break, ai foi historia ke ave ia me ria hona, ki muri i e riki he tamai whewhine. He te kai ke lau ki tonga whakatoa pe kos ave haki tāhine ki muri he riki hene ke iako.
Koe.
Aia, koe tūka he tainimi, o wai POLOKALAMA Australia. Aia, koe nauhanga o whiriwhiri, mi mei mahalo koe best player ia o New Zealand, Australia, Pasifiki. O kawa vasa ai. Kaka mahalo koe foi timi mahalo e tahanima. Ai, una hopena toria, o mai kotoa ta mai kipa vahe nau tolu. Koe ki aia koe vahe whawhonua. Vahe nau tolu, o nau whetau aki, pe askoa, pe aurifo tō mahalo e foi timi hongo fulu, pe aosi ko ia, pe whai koe nau whetau aki ko ia, pa nau te to, au nau whiriwhiri pena tō ta makilerei, o te vahe peke u tim fo o. Ariwa, mahalo koe tue ta nimiu, aurifo ni ki he timi mahalo e nima, o kei kau mea vasa he foi timi ko e ni. Aia koe osi kai foi nima ko ia, pe aku to orewa foi nima, foi timi e uai. Aia koe pesi, au pehe koe best player ia, o e Pasifiki ia, ango foi timi e ua ko ia, pana to kretawaki e kaike. Koe unga kou whetara noa ki ai, ki a vasa he kulahi, e tau whanau tare niti ia.
Uia.
O kulahi e tau whanau tare niti ia, kau sisi hono tokonia ki nau tolu.
Ia.
O kange, heka ne tūga vasa, ka pana no whapea vasa i tonga hai. O kake ila ia pete ne mao e ngai whainga maari e ko ni, pe kua whuke riki a tonga hai ia.
Oi, mona pito.
Aia kone na eme ki tāhine tāna ma o mai me wawau o mere kakala. Ki tāhine taha, aia ko ki tāhine kona mai me wawau, pe whakaukau, ko ia, pe ko vasa, mo ki tāhine taha mi hapai o Lucia Loni. Ko ki tāhine kona mi hapai ko Lucia Loni o lavea ia, kana e whakaukau lahi, ki ai, a taha e foi toko tolu ko ni, e nauhanga o break, e foi matapā ko ia, e aloha tāhine lolotonga ene ke ia ko mauhane contract ki muri. So the fito ki Australia. Aia koe whatala noa koe ki ai o ku whekau ngā aki ia mo whainga maari e koe na ku ke koneki ki atu tau tolu ki weresi. Koe ku whainga maari e koe ia, koe whainga maari e ange koe lau koe alu pe he ka tau i monu. Tau ai monu o maua e nihi koe ni ngai whainga maari koe ni. Koe anga koe ia ai tuu koe ia ai POLOKALAMA koe na o ku whemea koe na ngalo ke u eke koe ka Dr. Rowe pe ku alu atu whakaku e angoreka.
Ok. Koe whehu ne rega o tui i whehu i ai rewa ka dokta ene ke he ni.
Oh, okay, loto pe.
Ia koe ni pe loto pe.
Dr. Rowe.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a couple of questions before we let you go.
Thank you.
So when are you expecting these two boys to coming to Wales?
So we are currently finalizing the paperwork for their visa.
Yes.
So we've had, because this is the first time we're doing it, we're learning as we go along, and you learn from mistakes as what to do.
That's right.
So it's been a challenge, and every time we come with a positive, there's someone says, "Oh, you can't do that." Okay, we find a solution for that. So at the moment, the in the UK, the Home Office is the government body that allows us to have visas. So
Okay.
the college has applied to them and accepted, and they have to give them the guarantee that their fees have been paid, that there's enough money for them to stay, there's a house to stay, and all that they have to guarantee. And I
Yeah.
have to guarantee to the school, and the school has to guarantee to the government, and all that has happened. So we're
Yeah.
waiting for that confirmation. If that confirmation comes tomorrow or day after, then it's a matter of getting the actual visa. So I've told the boys to be ready. If the visa comes, they'll have to fly immediately. So no time for packing, just come. So it could be
It's
next
up to
week. It could be 2-3 weeks. But because the course has already started, I don't want them to delay because they need to be starting the course.
Yes.
So hopefully very soon.
So how many years they have in college for them?
So to start with, the basic degree is 2 years.
Okay.
At the end of that, they get a qualification, and then it's up to them. And after that,
Okay.
with that qualification, you can then become, you can do another 3 years as a policeman or something, and then
Okay.
that second part is where you get paid for the job. Also, it's not
That's
you
right.
don't pay, so it's almost like in training. But
Okay.
I don't like to plan too far ahead. You don't know what the boys will want to do. Then they might get homesick for their mummies and daddies and want to go home, but they don't want to stay. You don't know. So my job is to get them that qualification, and then we see how they go. So
All right.
one step at a time.
All right. My other question is, so when the boys come there, they get any chance to go back home, visit, and come back, or they stay there for the whole time?
I mean, again, we've not made any firm plans. So I mean, it'll be nice. And 2 years is a long time not to see their family.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'd like them to probably at the end of year one go home for a holiday, see their parents, and it'll be
Okay.
nice. On the other hand, it may be nicer if we can get their parents to come here and visit
Oh,
them.
yeah. That
So
would be nice.
it is. So I think you don't want to make too many plans and break them later. So
That's right.
but listen, we're all human, and if they want to go back, we have to help them. So we'll make sure we look after them.
Yeah. So with the program that you put out there, so your plan is to have the boys graduate before you bring 2 more, or you bring as you go?
The difficulty is that because we are funding most of the things.
Yes.
Obviously they will get some money, they'll do some work and earn some money so they can all
Yes.
that. Still, a lot of money has to be found. I don't want to make life hard for me and Penny.
Yes.
Once it succeeds, then I'm hoping that we'll have bigger organizations saying this is so wonderful, there's more money. But again, I'm a great believer is that you got to show something is good before you ask for more. There's no point, ask for small bits. So I would love to bring 2 every year. So you never know.
We need more money.
Exactly. It is the thing. So the problem is that it's not easy to find money for accommodation, school fees, clothes, food, pocket money, everything. It's a lot. So we managed it for 2 boys, but I feel that they come and they create the impression I want them to create. Money will never be a problem. So I would love to bring 2 more next year.
All right.
And with our experience, it'll be easy.
All right. My final question for you: with all the Tongan players in Wales, who is your favorite?
I mean, I've got to be very careful.
No, I'm sure it's not Penny.
We'll have a meeting soon. We will have a meeting soon. You gotta say it.
That's why I got to be very careful. So the best retired player is Penny. the best player who's currently playing, I mean, without a shadow of a doubt. And the nicest person is Talupe Falatau.
Falatau, huh? Yeah, he's a great player and great models for this all these young men.
He's a gentleman and a role model for all rugby players in the world. He's one of the nicest guys you can meet.
All right. Thank you so much for your time today.
Pleasure.
We are so grateful that you give us your time. We asked for 20 minutes and we take 1 hour of your time.
That's okay. So, it's been a pleasure talking to you and thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Rowe, and we'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
On the next one. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Swakia me de ke fie tana ki mai ke me kon yu mau o stata no ki ai. Mahalo ku. Ha o sio ki he tau akapulu he tau ni pen o sio ko ye ke fe au hi.
Fie. No kawa ia he o ngoi fie sio ki. Ke lahi u grade D na alo whainolo.
Oia.
Iyo, kau tui ke mea whawhia he ka pau tau fie pe tau tau kou tau sio tau. Fie loto koe ki whanau koe e na wau ki hatu unga pēne kei na o manaki na wau ki ai.
Oia. Koe taha whoki o mea oku whai ai na ilo ai koe ai o ngore kai ua koe ni. Ko tu e whangi video.
Oh yeah.
Ko make a video e kaureka kotoa pe. Pea ko sio o ku ki lailahi pe o whao video koe ki ria hona. O ku ke mui i a kaureka e ua pia ko ke he o whao hana video.
Koe whehu i leleu ke o mai sion. Koe ka mata koe leleu ki ngā we. Nai kai ke fu waha whakau pehe ia ke aruatu i mea koe ia. Ka koe ka mata atu he na sia e ngore ka toko kapten koe si ni a toloa e tau ko o si na nau sila. Nau ai e video. Pea nea umai tala noa nei mai whenga maari e reka e video nei ai alwa geste e ria. Pea nau te ai me video e reka nei matatolo. Mea fo'o. O ko kei whakaongongo atu ke maana ki whenga maari e. Pea moe ni tokolai pena nau kore mai me lia hona ki ai e nau whangi video. Pea toko ni ai.
Ai ako ai ke ni koe whangi video ko hae palpare ma ku ke face mo ia.
Koe palpare ma koe ko whiangangai mo ia. Koe nofo ko sio i foi tau. Pe koe ko nofo sio kotoa penga ke mau kotoa u tau ko ne wa ingai toko taha ko ia. Pau to o mai o mea lele whakatatau ke tu unga wa ingai o whakatataai. Koe ka pau tēnā ki toko ni mai o mai pe whakaino mai. E koe ki ko ngai ke tāna ke ki ai. E toi ki whaingofua pa wawengi ngāwe.
Ai koe whaita laivi whi mau ia ke sai.
Kau e whaita laivi e whi mau ke sai he koku ai koe whangi video ko o whasio tau koe mi heni he laivi tonga. Ko whawhatoanga ia ke asia ke tamai o mo mea whaita laivi ka koe mea whaita telefon. Ka ko tau tupu fuki tonga koe maalo ke mai laivi e whaisio ai. Koe tau sio koe ke ave ki marketi koe ki toa pure anga ma unga pito mea whaita ke te lei. Pea atale lei klia mai i mise toko taha kuku wa inga. Piko toko taha kuku tawanga mui i ke kati whakatata ke mawa ne foi video kui ko ano whainga maari.
Oia, ko la ko ia he o wanganga te au o pawa au pito a whangi vitio.
Iyo.
Aia koe whonga whoki eni o tauhanga advertise ai koe tau whanau ki muri. Hei tamani e alwa tahaia wa ingai muri. Ka oreva, aia koe tu koe a recruiti o kunau ha, o kunau review a ngai vitio hange koe au kuke whau.
Iyo. No atu panau sio ai. Pea kapau o ku kakate umea koko kunau fie mai. Te nau te tala no mai. Whaki details. Koe e toko taha inga ko ia. Brown. Hange koe ahko. E kamata mai tau whē. E nea ka pulu. Koe whakakalapu. Inga ka lapu whē. Mo whē mau inga e ke asi ia. E ki CV. Tō tawa ina. Pea, e mau inga e ke asi koe. Koe hae toko taha koe hae no nā tula. Koe tō tawa ina.
Asi ko toa ia.
Iyo. E oku mahau inga. Ono inga en, tapu he. Kapau ko ia koe kataha ko ia. Oku ke nā tula whakakata. Koe nā tula whakamāto atu. Pake o toke ka lapu wa whakakata atu hatama ia. Tau kau via ka koe. Te keke kana keke nau ilo nau tō. Ie, mau inga puto ke ilo. Koe haa koe. Moho nā tula.
Koe inga whoko ku tātala noa tu koe ka koe whangi vitio. Te koe wilo e lahe ni ihi te nau tohi atu. Koe inga koe nau whanau. Ka koe inga e whaike ke koe ni ke nau ilo ai lahi o taimi o kuke whakamoreki i hono whau hafoi vitio e taha. Aia, o ho whau tau whakatatāpe ke whai vitio koe te vita malungahu. Na ke seni mai ka whai vitio ko ia. Koe hae lahi hoa kuke whakamore i hono whau whai vitio koe te vita malungahu.
Aita pe, mana tui koe koe tamai e me whanau.
Koe.
Ogo, wai toko ua i na ke isi ta ua me tau wha. Ia e fie mau ki utu o nangwe whitongi e nei pi o mai na mea kai. Koe whina ke, koe ngā koe tau taimi ke koe mo tonga mau. Wa vea ke tonga e hua taha ua. I Britania.
Koe.
E te whina mau pe, ko tau taimi ngau aloi whamiri o mohe. Toa po, te ai pe au ia. Pai ngā ke uloto au ki tala mai taha ko loi. E tau i wā mo toko taha ko ia ke whahau ko ngā ue ke osi.
Koe.
E alatu ko ia. O toi tohi mai toko taha, tohi mai me toko taha. Lahi apitu, au ko tūko ni. O tau kata te whuresi, toko lahi kau kore mai ki aina o tio.
Koe. Aia, ko hotu ko ia, ko whakafufua, ko hoa e whiha, ko ke whakamoreki ke whai vitio ai toko taha.
Ko dipeni pe me ko kumi ko ke mau ai vitio ko toko taha ko ia. Tau pe ka pau na si pe mea newa ingai. Ka vitio hei tātai taha pe ke tau pe hanga whakakalapu. E hulu mai pe laivi e konga. Kai ke hulu mai ukei mea kau tamakoe. Ki kotoa, Te whainga rewa ke whai urere taha ke mau hafo i vitio whakafo toko taha ko ia. Te sio au ia ke tau atu, mo tau atu. Whehui ke toko taha ko ia. Nea hau waina na ke kei mea, hanga koe whehui lawe. Nea record vitio mau ke whoki ia. Tau mau inga o pita whahu kumi. O mau mi ai leite e whanau. Pako whatalange. Ke ni tonga. O mau inga ai vitio. Koe mo meniti peo ku kaha mo keimi. O ki ai ke whatokanga e tu waha fu laivi ai. Ai ako o taha ke mau hau vitio lele ai.
Koe koe konga whoki au mauhanga i ko o teke ai o mau whinga ke sponsor mau pe laivi e tau koe a senior. Ka koe konga whoki e taha o tonu ke mahuinga mo laivi koe koe tolu, koe whaa, koe ni mā he koe whonga whokia ma wai vitio koe kaureka. Ka koe mea whoki he uksilini. Ko tu whaka he tai nimi o mau totongi siline mau tole laivi ka ke free koe. Ka tonu whoki ke whakaukau ani ko ai koe vitio tunga ko hohoa mo taimi o ku ke whamoreki tunga ke mauai ha whainga maari hani. Koe whonga tatau pe o ku mauai koe ai nihi ko alu koe ki seapani ai au whai na ngai vitio o seni kia nau tolu ke kau agent pe koe kau coach pa nau tolu whiri mai ai ha totaha nau sa ia e ngai vitio. Koe ai o ku nau tolu koe ia o ku nau sio mai he ope i aho ni ka pau ke sio mai ke whakaukau ki he tokoni mai ki he sponsor ai vainga ai stipoti ai tau whanau i he tau fo'ou o kua ko ngā ko mōsio mai pe ki he whamatala peni o mahu inga au pito ia i he whau koe ai vitio koe ai tau whanau o mawai ha whainga maari hani i ke alu ki mūri. O koe tai whau ha vitio ana o tolgo tau whakala pūpen.
Iyo o ko iai pekau whai ako, e me whanau wainga unau tala noa mai.
Koia.
E vitio ato ta.
Kadaki pe kiu ki toko ni atu he tawhako i au mutala noa Sonia. Koe ai whuke ngahi vitio ke he ngahi isolation mo team. He kai whuke lava penia toko ta. Peko mea taha ke ne whaka ke ne hanga o vitio i ki he fie mau koe mo quality ki ha te tuuaki koe ame. Koe mantui ko mautolo i murini o ko mau whaanga i au pito mea koe whirimi. Koe recruiting ia i Amerikani o tipeni e whirimi. Pea koe mea nau whai e sione i kauku. O koe pe vitio ia aina kou mo whai koe laivi o ne capture katoa e foi e kauwainga. O tu mau pe foi me whaitaia ko ia ai. Ka taimi koe te tuhu iai koe haki tamasi i e whainga taa whoki he ku mamao o koe wha shotia. Koe mea nera na e whai he ku mātua. Ka pau koe top 10 koe ku kauwainga top 10 koe i he tau kotoa pe. Na u whakataha mo mātua ke nau tokoni ke nau focus pe e fo i vitio ia a nau tolu i he nau tamsi. Uinga e ke tauilo tato e u fo i play koe e marie mo fo i play koe o ku ikai. You might wait the whole game ma alwa fo i mea tolu pe wha if you really ke capture fo i mea koe. Kua pawe ke tokoni mātua ia pe ko hani ihi he kei hataha ia e ofataha he ne tamasi i ke maane whainga marie ka koe family. Pea whaingo fua ia ke alo e family, especially ka pau nau ilo o ku kau e nau tamasi i he top 10 he o ku iai hono whainga marie. Pea nau ona tolo ai fo i isolation shati koe ke mui i pe o atalahi whiunga pe ke ilo ki atakai o ku iai. Matui ka pau ka pakau ia he ne hulu ia sikalamu umea koe ai taimilahi e focus pe ai. Pea koe nau fotutu koe nau film ai ango ako e kukei coachi, head coachi na tānaki mai ia koe ngāwe lahi au pito ia kau saifuka Amerikania koe tamai he studio koe ne ngāwe pia nau whai ko sio filimi o kati e ngai fo mea ko ia o ai highlight o e tamasi ko ia. Koe whawhai au whanonga tuku atu hoi ki a peni. Ke lawa peni a toka ngai ha fo i toko tolu. He fufu sisini ka kato ki he mau. Remember, koe ngā skolasipi koe mau me whainga maari e lau mano, lau kilu i Amerikani au miliona. E tipenia i hono tuwaki koe ke mau ha whainga maari o ki talavou koe. Tolai au bita ni hia i Tonga ka iai hanau ngahi fo i filimi highlight it will sell. E ave ia e fie mau ia. Pakuhange koe lau Neongo ai whakaamua peni ke ne mau kotoa ke capture kotoa ai tamaiki. E sione, ko mo ki scrimmage koe na e whai koe mo up for all pea mo tupo hai mahalo ai na koe iri ahona. Na uki sio ai, pea mai whanki whirimi koe ia, na o spiki e fo i toko ni mai ai, i e mago e toko ua me up for all, to taha me tupo hai mo e toko ua me iri ahona. I e ku fo i sio whaka coach me aku ia koe ha mea, tuai e ku ngawe, ai kane kamana mea na puna tau pick them up. Just from that film. He koe ki film noa ia, matu film e ni ia, o ku kehe film ke tuuaki, mo film si o vainga. E taimi lai wu ai si o vainga ia, hulu atu pe ia he, mui atu pulu, kake, kau ki toko ni atu pe, kau si whakawhai a peni he na pehe tonga katoa e hanga e peni o focus i he kaulelei. Matu koe timi kotoa pe ia i tonga, timi kotoa pe. Doesn't matter pe ko lavenga pe ko fe, o gai foi e ko alatu gai aku me amerikani o sio, o gai foi toko ni mai ke toko hongo fulu he timi kotoa pe, they are good enough ke nau wainga international. They do. He koe pe ngai mea egu te project pe ki taia, a lack of coaching, a lack of discipline, a lack of dietitian. Te si o loto te maulawe matouria i lawa me mo penia o project mai ko ki tamasi ko e ana whainga maari. Ko ki toko ni pe ia kataki whamamore. Malo.
Ia. Ala, vito, ko haia ko ki nga tolu ko ia ku sio mai ko ia me tonga. Ko tui ko whainga maari e ia ki hono o siofi a ho ha. E ai hano foi highlight pego hano foi filimi ange ko lau e lava e penny o kai go pe mani te na lava ka go penny o mo professional ange ne hanga kati ange filimi o lava ke ai ha filimi ai le ka ke ave ki muri ke tu waki atu ai foi konga ko ia. Aia ki mua pe tau wha si wake tai mai mua tau foi fas. Ia toki aulai ke ta konga wha osi e ta POLOKALAMA.
Whatonga iange utoi pe tau mini te tahanima, koe ai pe ke mai no i pe tau taimi. Kai alato ai pe whasi ia.
Rai.
Si ke ai ke ngariri a hona tau whasi na tātua whasi e ta.
Ai me fasilahi. Me hona koula.
Oh ia, tau toi whoki pena toka koula he wifo pe e whastau ia ko ia. He? Tā ia te whasikariga mō hoko at whamalo atu mō ke inofu mai he tau POLOKALAMA. Malo apitoka he. Wate koula he. Malo atu ke kauma mata kotoa. Malo mo kau mai pe o fabe mo se at ke kau mai mai tonga tau kakai ke nau whanongo ki ngai koe ngai wheu i koe ni sione ki e POLOKALAMA hoko ko ia i Salt Lake City no ngai ao e whaongo ati kia ke kai toa na lawa hawa i rewa e ngā community ko nito Eva mai ki lalo wama
Leona e kokola no matana te faiva Leona e kokola ina tawa ko farisima Leona kokola Leona kokola Leona kokola Leona kokola Vake Leona e Coca-Cola Nanu matana te whaiwa Leona e Coca-Cola Ina toa ku wharisima Leona Coca-Cola Leona Coca-Cola Leona Coca-Cola Leona Coca-Cola
Muta ki mea mai ki he lia hona koe koula ka tau whoki mua ki he toenga e minite hongo fuluko ni e tau POLOKALAMA. Malo apito.
Parabito siwaki pe koe tau mai ni ki he konga whao se tau POLOKALAMA koe e wikeni e tau ki tatano ai ki he POLOKALAMA ko ia ki he tau fo'ou ai e whahoko pe moia i Soreiki. Ka koe POLOKALAMA ko ia au wha ia i September a o wha nima ono moe fitu. Ai au ke whatonga ake whi aho ne wha ko laulau atu. Ai ako September ko aho wha ko aho tua pule lulu ia. Ai ako aho tua pule lulu ko e whakaukau koe ki he tau fo'ou. Ko e aho ia o ku tau hulo hula ata pe ai. Ko sio ko ia ki he lahi ko ia e fundraisi. Lahi ngai tau lunga i e whalaite pa moe tokonaki. I kai ke ia i ha taimilahi. I he ka uo mai ki e whai ai e hulo hula pa moe tiskou. Ko ia i au mautana ki ai ai aho tua pule lulu ko e aho hulo hula ta pe mo kai o tai. O ke wha fundraise i aho tua pule lulu. Ko e aho ia te ke hao hulo hula pe ai ke au ki he pāhia au pito. Ko e aho whalaite mo e aho nima aho ono. Ko e whalaite mo e tokonaki ko e aho ia te tau whai ai e tau fundraise. Ai ako ne au koe ki he whalaite mo e tokonaki ko ke os pāpāhia koe he hulo hula. Pea ko e sāpate rewa ko e tau aho ia au whai ai e tau open house. Ai ako e tau kesofona ko ia ki e tau fo'ou o saia paong ko e totaha ia na e whiri he poate e hoko ko e kesofona ki he tau fo'ou. Ai ako e maka ho kalenda ki tau fo'ou o September aho wha, aho nima, aho ono, aho fitu. Ai ako e aho wha, ko e aho topule lulu ia. Ai ako nau tolu ko ia na o mai koe ke POLOKALAMA ke whalaite o tau hula hula pe mokai o tai. Pea ko e aho hono nima ko e whalaite pe mo tokonaki. Pea ko e fitu rewa ko e aho sāpat. Pea o whai ai e tau fundraise. Mino whai ai tau open house. Pea ko tui ko e open house ko e tau ni na e feedback i mai ko e kai tō lahi ne nau sai ia. Pea nau fia i he lahi ai kau matuatua kau pureako na nau rea pane nau sai ia pito i e POLOKALAMA ko ia i e tau ni. Ai ako e kato i ai haririu me ngai aho ko ni e kei e toi lava pe o toi tukuat ka ko e tu uia i e tainimi ko e aho ia u whai ai e tau POLOKALAMA i e tau fo'ou. Ko e tu rewa ko ia e kei lere pe ai pika polo ai tau fundraising ko ia he pika polo. Pea o kiai rewa ai ipu o whia mau ke tau i he pika polo ko ni e ko ipu ia e ria hona kipek ke tau ia i he tau kotoa ai tok whai atu e lave pea mo mere tori ai no whakaiki iki o e pika polo e o whiawhia tu ko ia ki e tau fo ou. Aia ko e tāria ki e whehui ko ia siwak, te ia mo a whehui ke he siwak o te tuku mai e ea.
I kai koni ko nau fia, September ho wha ki e aho fitu, kai whai mo tohi ia i e nau kalenta.
O ia. Te poke pe wa minite tolu, pe amo pen, kasi mai e screen i pen, pa ki usia tu ko e screen.
O kula tonga aspea penia.
E uha?
O kula tonga aspea penia, ki swipe o telefoniki hema, ka ke lava sio ki ai ka pokoi. O te ke huki tua.
Iyo, ako e ko ia. Pati ta whawhao se ta noa pena minite tolu pe minite wha whekawaki ko ia pe moe. Ngā ue lahi o ku ke whai mai ko ia me weresi. Aia ko e ko ngai ni ngā ue ke whakahoko o ku maua e David mo so mo Nikolasi e whainga maari e ko ni. E kai ngā tai pa moe ni i toko lahi o tui peka pao te tau follow up na ke hanga aia na ngahi vitio o tui koe mea whawhiawhia ia i ngā aue ko ia ku ke whai mai me weresi o lawai o monui ai e tau whanau o maua e na ngahi whainga maari e i tong o alua i ki muri. Koe tū ko ia ki e tau whanau tonga i e na. Ko hai e whanau tonga o kua hanau whainga maari e malai professional i o mō feitu.
Ongo wha mui taha pe tok hiki mai. Me taha pure komi ko Solomon e Funaki. A uia ki kalapo ke talakoni. Ko talakoni ka uia ngai team professional ko tiri mege he whawhonua ka weresi. Pea i he Cardiff Blue o ki ai taulupe whare tau. Ia ina iai pea mo lo peti ti mani kone wa inga pea mia seria pea os me ke i kare tahi. Lo ke tauni pea ke iai pepe kai. Iai pea mo masi i whaiku ala lilo pea. Na e seken ni me tima were si kana e au me nusila. Na i Cardiff pe mo ia. Ko ai ko ka tamba ko ilo i ko pe mo vai a fifita pe ko na o peleki i he scarleti. Pe mo re ka tonga foha o ka tirimone tu blotu ko mi va o una vainga tahai.
Au tō laha pite tau kaureka tonga o no wainga he tunga whakaprofessional i weres.
Iyo.
Pe rewa pa mo e tau ngai whamiri tonga au nau toko lahi pe ane whamiri tonga i e.
Ko te ko konga ko whioi mawinga ia ko nofo ko heni a community tonga au nau. Wāwhi apito pe a whetoko ni aki. Apito fo heni. Paka te fito ke nau sapoti mo e pou ai whanau mo teke hona tare ni ti.
Oia.
Ala lahi e tolu o tau kakai tonga i heni. Ono teke tare ni sipoti, teke mo e ako, peto teke pe mo e lotu. O i mea lahi tolu ia, mau inga o pito ia hen.
Oia.
Miniti tonga, ono teke. Pea ku maalohi au pito. Koe na wo sapoti mo pou ha tō tawa inga i whanau. O yongo pe ko hae mama au pe lau hau e whiha whauri ki ai uke i o pe pou pe se te teo.
So tui mahalo ku mau pēa mo e mea kai tonga hena i ngai wharikoloa hena pe mo lata pe i o mo nofo hena.
Iyo. Mau lata pe mau pe mea kai tonga heni. Mau pe mea kai tonga heni pau. Whakalata pe nofo heni e whiohi ko e kau tonga heni. Te sio ke whakamawhana na whakalere POLOKALAMA ko e anga e whiohi.
Oia.
Mai ngai POLOKALAMA ke join mai ke whanonga i whanau, whalere, ako i akapuru ko skills mai mea pehe. Au lewa kau si tare tonga, mo kau eksi kare tahi o involve. Vai whakapuru ulewa. Whai no te pe ko hoi whakalata.
Oe. Watu e whanau atu koe ki homo community, koe aulatu e tau whanau, tēnā aulatu po lata hena. O ato e whamalo lahi peni ke te koe he ahon, koe ngā ko ho tuku ho taimi ka ke lava hau i kai ngā tai pa ke o mai pa mo Dr. Rowe, ke lava o sio ki ai ho tau ka inga, i he tōna o kune loto, ke ne hanga toko ni e tau whanau me tonga. Ko tui koe mea au whai e Dr. Rowe, o kai koe mea i au whai ngopua, koe ngā he whakamore ai pa angalahi, e alu atu ai e tau ni i tonga, me tonga i Wales. Ko tui koe POLOKALAMA ko ia, me organisation ko ia ai ria hona Quebec, na e whau, pia mo e nofo pe o whakaanaua, ke iai hakau tōna peheni ke toko ni e tau whanau. Ko inga koe kautona ni koe i e ria hona Quebec, o nau whai a hono to tongi ai ako ai toko lahi. Tau te whito ki ngai whaamiri, mai whanau o ku vai ai nima e onga mātua ia. Pa koe toko ni lahi o whai he Quebec ki ngai whaamiri pe ni pea mo whau a POLOKALAMA ke lava ke to'o atu ai hani ihi me tonga ki muri. Ne mawahe pe hareka i a whaamiri ki muri, o kuiai ai ongo, o kuiai ai hope, o kamata ke mau he whaamiri, e lava ke ki makape hake ai whaamiri, me tuunga ne nau iai ki olunga. Patui mahalo koe whakaanaua ia ai mātu atokola, i tonga ke ave e nau whanau, i ha whaunga, i ho nau tare ni ti ke lava, ke nau tokoni i nau tolu. I he kahau. O tui peni koe ato e whakamalo lahi ki a te koe, polo e ta whetala no aki e POLOKALAMA koe ni, pea malu se o tonu mai e kakai, i a koe ngā koe tokoni koe au ke whahoko mai ke ria hona Quebec. I kai ngata pe hono whao ngai vitio, kai lava koneki tau tolu i a tōna. Pea, o kuiai e amanaki le rei, o tui o kokinau tolu koe e ngai whanua keke, pe o kuke lava o tokoni, wai ko whanau pe i ria hona. O tui e ni o nau wainga e ngai whanua ke, ka kuke lava tokoni mai ke hapi ako na ke iai, koe anga ia a e tau mo ui, koe koloa ke tau ave ha tau reka tonga me tonga i muri. Koe whepe hapi ako o iai mo siasi, ka koe e hange koe lau koe end of the day, koe tonga pe ki tau.
Malo mo tahatu.
Alatu ai whainga mai whamalo siwaki, pe ki e Vake Tali Folau, koe whainga maari o tuku mai ke ria hona ki pe ke wikeni, maulau ia koe whainga maari, ka moe tāpua ke tingi mautolu, ke podcast atu ai mau POLOKALAMA, tua whaat.
Koe ngatanga ia tau POLOKALAMA e whiawhini, tau stay tuned ke wikahau. Koe na koe aho e na ko mau kainga, September, a whaagi a whitu, tau i ano masima, koe ngā koe, tau whito koni ki e Quebec. Malo bito peni, tau maa sioni, tau, until next week, malo bito.
Halani uma de, koe ahoni te whaiwa, i he mala e, ki o lunga kotoa, o hiki atu e, mama wahe koe